Alright, welcome back to Terraria Supermodded Edition. Today, the Godslayer Armor, which has been rebooted. Effect has been changed a bit, but it still prevents instant death. I'm a little bit shocked though. I had no idea Calamity had changed so many of their armors and then made a whole new setup with a whole new set of armor. I was shocked, and they actually made Demon Shade the most OP one. But let's get back into this. Be more direct. Today, I'm going to be going over all these little doohickeys and gadgets over here. That's right, I said doohickeys and gadgets. I know very few people that wouldn't be familiar with the Defender's Forge unless they're fairly new to this game. But I'm going to be focusing on my next few videos being about these four armors. Now, they lead into this armor, which I honestly think is the most badass looking armor I've ever seen in Terraria. It even has a cape on the back. That makes it cool. But it literally is an amazing armor. These four armors create this armor, but we're going to be going over each armor, its effect, how it's crafted, and what makes it good for you. The long run is just the reason for Calamity Mod is to make uber tier overpowered items that just keep getting stronger and stronger because it gives you more things to craft. So first we're going to start with Godslayer, which is right here at the end. So I'm going to click that, click that, click that. Oh, took the mannequin with me. It does that every now and then. Boop. Now, let's get down to the Godslayer armor. First of all, helmet right off the bat. 29 defense. Does 15 increased damage and critical strike chance, plus 3 minions. One thing you're going to find about majority of these armors is they give an added minion count. This is something Calamity has really been pushing on. It's like they give you more summons with more creatures to make you have more guys on your side. Now, Calamity makes everything overpowered, but I love it like that. Now, there's a set bonus that we won't get into right off the bat, but taking over 80 damage in one hit will cause you to release a swarm of godlike killer darts. An attack that would deal 80 damage or less, that will cause the attack to do no damage to you. Pretty much similar to the dodge effect with the Cthulhu Shield of Cthulhu, and the Bloody Scarf. And then you come over here to this. This is what effects that you're also going to see on a lot of the chess pieces now is this extra mana and extra life. This gives you 15% increased movement speed. Enemies take damage when they hit you. Attacks have a 5% chance to do no damage to you. Really low. Not that great. Now, there was a time when the Godslayer armor literally was second only to Demon Shade. And Demon Shade was the best. But since then, they have upgraded everything. Everything has been changed. There's new tiers of armors. They give you better tiers of stuff, and some more improved than others. And then we're coming to the Footgear. 35% increased speed movement with a 35 defense. Now, we're going to put these on. I'm wearing the armor, and I'm running just a wee bit faster. Now, Godslayer armor has a set bonus. And keep in mind, you can only see the set bonus when you put them on. And it usually needs the full set. But the set bonus is you will survive fatal damage that will be healed for 300 HP. That effect has not changed. That will automatically heal you for 300 HP if you were to die. So if an attack would have killed you, this effect will only occur once every 40 seconds. While the cooldown is an effect, for this effect is active, you gain a 10% increase to all damage. Now, before we test this to see how effective it is, first we're going to get into the crafting aspects of how the hell do you craft the Godslayer. And keep in mind, this is majority endgame. It's all post-Moonlord stuff. We're going to start here. Godslayer setup. You need Drayden's Forge, which is this little sucker right here. Drayden's Forge is a lovely little forge that you basically have to craft with the following. There's multiple Draydens here. Dreidel. You need Ancient Manipulator for it, so that means you got to beat the Lunatic Cultist. This is the one that'll be annoying, is trying to get the Nightmare Fuel. I'm not even going to kid you, it's very annoying. I've already spent time trying to do it, and trust me, it's not fun. But anyhow, you need Nightmare Fuel 20, Endothermic Energy 20. You need Cosmolite Bars. That means you've got to beat Moonlord. Luminite Bars. Got to beat Moonlord. Got to beat Lunatic. And you need a Mithril Anvil. Easy to get. Adamantine Forge. Easy to get, depending on what ores have spawned in, even though they're random. Keep in mind, to spawn the ores in, you have to be in hard mode, and you need a Pwn Hammer or a hammer in general to break altars, Shadow Altars or Crimson Altars, which are located if you have either Crimson or you've got Corruption. Simply put, though, developing this stuff is heavy-duty endgame. But let's get back to the Godslayer and what you need to craft it. This is the following. 18 of the Cosmolite Bars, Nightmare Fuel 9, Endothermic Energy 9. It's pretty straightforward. It's about almost the same for each one. It's just increased on Cosmolite there for the head. I mean, it decreased. 18 on the Footgear. Chest piece is always going to be the most expensive. Now, when you craft all these pieces and you finally get to this point, Godslayer Armor is among 4 armors that you need to get in order to craft this armor right over here. This baby. This one right here. That is literally the armor. That is the top tier armor, second only to the Demon Shade. Demon Shade's rather annoying to get to, but we'll focus on Godslayer for now. Godslayer armor, fun. Now, I don't know why all these falling stars are falling on me. You're being evil. But at least they don't hurt me like they kill mobs. Now, we're going to test to see if I can survive a lethal hit. And we're going to summon the bad boy of the bads. The top gun, the main man. Personally, I think the toughest boss to fight out of everyone. There'd be a lot of people who probably disagree right off the bat. But let's bring him in, because he's going to one-shot me right off the head. There he is. Oh, I took that hit. That was lethal damage, too. And death. As you saw there, that was lethal damage right off the bat when he nailed me. So we saw it. It automatically healed me for 300 right when it was lethal damage. So the effect works. And does it keep up with other effects? Yes. Let's see, he was nice about it. Or wait, did he? Nope. He didn't. Oh, that was nice. He wasn't a dick this time. But anyhow, picking up all my gold, and wow, that's a lot of platinum. Woo! Increased numbers. Point being, Godslayer will heal you for that damage. Now, in terms of the other armors, I'll be going through those systematically along with some accessories. If you guys have any ideas for videos that you would love to see in terms of highlights for gear, how they're constructed, what bosses to face, if you want me to do like a Soul of Terraria versus Devourer of Gods and just wear just that, I can do that. All you gotta do is put it in the comments section and I'll set it up. Now, getting back to the obvious with the Godslayer armor, let's check out his total stats. 96 defense in total. That's based on the total defense you get out of all this. It also gives you an additional 250 life. Now, if I take that off, I wouldn't get it. 250 life, additional 150 mana. I got 350 now. Put it there, only 200. Add it. Boom, 150 additional. Each one of these armor sets, chest piece, does the exact same thing, but it gives a different added on bonus. But each armor sum is a little bit better than the next. I don't necessarily have them in order by which one's better than the next, but that's how they work. Now, in the previous 1.3.4, Godslayer Armor for the Calamity update had a much lower defense. It had different effects, minus it did still have the 300 HP auto recovery, but it did not have all these effects. All the armors have been swapped and changed. These 4 tier armors, which I will call God tier, the ones that I'm wearing, like going out with the Godslayer, the Bloodborne, the Silva, and the Terra, all God tier. After that, you've got Uber tier items, which are insanely OP, and that's Demon Shade and this special armor that I will keep a secret until the video comes out. But still, Godslayer is pretty amazing. I will give it credit for one thing it has been very good about. Still being in the game. But what can I say? I love Godslayer armor. It is still my favorite armor because I just like the look of it. And I like the effects. They're good effects. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I shall wish you all good luck and have a good day until next time.